Did you change the resolution?
Yes, I did. And we're back, everybody! Welcome back, everybody. All 5 of you.
Winging it again.
Mhm.
This
We're
podcast's
winging
going to be in
it.
5 segments.
Yes, yes, it is. Actually, it's going to be in about 61-minute segments.
Oh shit.
Your capture is still 1080p though.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Well, we'll see if it freezes or not.
Yeah, it seems to be
Yeah.
working for me right now. Casket, would you get a tattoo of glasses, like where your glasses would be?
Oh, God, I hate people like that.
What?
Yeah, if you have tattooed glasses on your face, you're a fucking idiot. Just get some fake frames. Jesus. Yo, my floor's pink with a $20
Oh,
dono. Happy Saturday, my dude.
Hey.
join
Hey
the
Woo!
yo!
join the call, my Florida
Yeah, dude.
dink.
Fucking join us. We love to hear from you. We're all just hanging out in the hangout room.
Wow, I have a weird note here because I'm
Oh.
looking through my casket history, and I'm not even gonna say it. I forgot. I don't even remember this note, but this is a weird note
Is it poop in a
that
bag?
involves money. It's not poop in a bag, and I can't believe that story. That you really tricked me, Cassie.
Ah, my floor's pink can't join us.
What?
So well. Another time, my friend. Another
Oh.
time.
Remember when you tricked Krusty with the poop story and he like didn't care and just moved on to the next subject?
Yeah.
Really?
I actually played a trick on his girlfriend.
You
Why? What do you
did.
do?
She thinks I have a my
Oh,
strange addiction
shit.
kind of thing with Vaseline.
Oh no.
My Florida's pink says poop in the bag is the worst thing Casket has ever done to me.
Wait, you told him
Ooh.
the story too?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, I
man, he
eventually
probably
tell that.
believed you
I
too.
eventually tell that story to everybody I know just to see if they believe it or not.
Eventually, I don't think that
You'd be
story's that
surprised how
old.
many people have believed it.
You Casca was telling me it on stream one time, and I was saying, "Stop telling me this story," because I was like, "This is don't embarrass yourself. This is a ridiculous story." And I totally believed it until after the stream ended, and Casca told me it was fake. I have here actually. This is a great story that you've never talked about that I can remember
Oh.
on the air. In my notes, it says old lady ate shit outside on the
Oh
sidewalk in front of
yeah,
Casca's house.
okay, so back when I lived in my other place, there was this old lady and she just ate shit on the sidewalk. I mean she didn't actually eat shit, but she fell down and like busted her fucking head open. There's blood everywhere.
Like right in
Oh.
front of your house.
Yeah, right in front of my
Yeah.
house on the street corner. It was crazy. Like my mom went out there and they like put a t-shirt under her so she like wouldn't bleed all over the ground and shit. And like the ambulance came and
Man,
took her.
God.
wow, what the heck?
And then there was just like a blood stain on the sidewalk for like
Holy
a day or
fuck.
two.
In my notes, it says this was
Yeah.
before Christmas 2023.
Yeah, it was like right before Christmas.
I have a note right under this. I don't know if it's the same old lady. It says old lady looking into his house windows.
Oh yeah, there was an old lady looking in our fucking windows once. It was fucking weird.
A different old lady?
Yeah, different old
God.
lady.
What happened with that?
I, I don't remember. I just know that she never came back.
Would you have confronted her if she looked right in your bedroom window?
I'd be like, yeah, bitch, what are you looking at? You're in my fucking window.
She was like literally in the yard looking in your windows.
Dude, she was like right up against the window practically.
What? Wow.
Ew.
That is weird. Man. Let's see. Stuff about your gym teacher.
Oh,
It
that's a
said that
great
you didn't feel
story.
like you told that, but it says you didn't feel like playing games. See, when you told your gym teacher story the first time, you were on Twitch, right? Is that what
I
it's
think
called?
so.
I mean, it's that long ago. Yeah, it was years ago, and I've never understood actually the full details of that story because
All
I've
right.
asked you about it again. You said,
I,
"Okay, tell
I,
the story."
I can tell the story. Here we go. So here's a casket story from my past. All right. So basically, this
Hmm.
was seventh grade, and I didn't want to dress out for gym because I was the fat kid, and I knew people would give me shit for it. So I just never dressed out. I never participated. I was always on the sidelines just reading a book. I eventually learned that I should bring a book because it's boring as fuck. So I bring a book, and eventually my. Oh, yeah, and my gym clothes, I didn't know what to do with my gym. They assigned you a locker with a padlock. So what I did was I just threw the clothes in the locker, and I put the lock on there, but I didn't lock it because I didn't give a fuck. I was never going to use them. And I figured, somebody will steal them. And like the next day they were stolen, so I was rioting. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, so I never dressed out. I was always on the sideline. One day the coach just had enough. He's like, "Take me to your locker." So I take him to my empty locker, and he's like, where's your shit?" And I'm like, "Got stolen." So he's like, I want to talk to your parents." I'm like, "Well, they're not home today." He's like, "I want that phone number from you tomorrow." I'm like, "Fine." I was all cool about it because I wasn't worried. All my friends were like, "Ooh, you got in trouble," and I'm like, guys, just wait." So I go home. I tell my mom I get the phone number, and she's like, "Don't worry, I got this." And I'm like, "All right." So the next day comes. I go to gym. My friends are like looking at me like I'm about to die. And I'm cool and collected. I'm like, "Guys, watch this." I go into his office. I said, "Here you go, sir.
About to
Here's the
get.
number." Calm as could be. He had a confused look on his face, like, why wasn't I panicking? I'm like, "Go ahead, call my parents." So he calls my mom, and she doesn't tear him a new one, but she gives him a good talking to. And she's on my side.
Nice.
She's like, "If I don't want to do this, I don't have to." So, and the whole time his face is getting redder and redder, and he's angry because I guarantee this has never happened to him before. And I'm standing outside with my friends, and I'm like, "Oh, look how red his face is getting." My friends are like, "Dude." So he comes out. He's really pissed, and he makes me participate that day, whether I'm dressed out or not. And my friends are like, "Dude, what'd your mom say to him?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I gotta find out when I get home." And that's that story.
Was that the highlight of your academic career?
Maybe it was pretty sweet seeing the gym coach get pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
Never seen him that red again.
Dude, what is it about gym coaches? They always have like a power complex going on.
Uh-huh.
They're always kind of dicks.
They probably used to be the football star
Yeah.
and got hurt. Now they have to take a shitty gym teaching coach job.
Yeah, and they're probably
Maybe.
resentful that like they don't have the intellectual job of all the other teachers.
That makes sense. Probably don't get paid near as much, and we all know that teachers already get paid shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you saw him today, Casket, would you pee on yourself as a way to
Mm,
upstage him to show that you're above him?
No, I don't think I would.
What what
I like the long
cultural
pause.
phenomenon is this?
I don't think it's a cultural phenomenon. I think it's more of an animal thing.
It's funny. In my notes, I had face. I have that story, and then it says face got. Let me see. I actually moved the page, but it says face gets red or something. Face got red,
Yeah, his
and I
face
thought
got
it was that
really
your.
red.
I thought it was that your face had gotten red
No,
because you
no,
got
I was
called
cool
out.
and collected because I was calm. Everyone else around me was
That's
freaking
funny.
out.
Like, oh my god, he's gonna die.
Man, I'm looking
That's
through these
funny.
things. A lot of things I don't want to bring up, but let me try to find.
Oh, you know what? Here's a segment. Me and Jeff have been watching Wednesday.
Yeah. Tim Burton's Wednesday.
Yes, Tim Burton's Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
We watched it because season 2's coming out in the summer, so I'm like, oh, I gotta get Casket caught up before that
Yeah.
comes out.
Fucking
So
hype.
Anything with a
I had
goth
already
chick
seen
in
it
it, I'll
before.
watch. You know.
Yeah, and honestly, it's Tim Burton not at his best, but not at his worst.
I can agree.
Like, what were your general thoughts on the show?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the mystery. I had the misdirections. I enjoyed the characters. They weren't some the more annoying ones weren't too annoying. They were just kind of just right.
I like that there were misdirections, but it didn't get to the point where the end result was completely absurd. You're like, oh yeah, I could see that being
Yeah, it
true.
wasn't
Because
like
sometimes they'll
hyper
try making you
convoluted.
guessing so much that they pick the most absurd, implausible option, and it's like, well, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I almost think it's like if Tim Burton got to direct Harry Potter, this is what it would be. I know that's maybe not the best way to put it because Casket hates Harry Potter,
I don't
but
hate Harry Potter. I found it boring. But if Tim Burton directed
Oh,
it, I might give it a watch.
I get that.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, I guess I just get the Harry Potter vibes because of the whole school, Nevermore Academy. They kind of make it a little bit similar to Hogwarts. You've got
Hmm.
the herbology teacher. That's clearly a pretty close parallel to
Hmm.
the herbology teacher in Harry Potter.
Uh,
Um, I tried to look up what information we could find on season 2. They didn't say too much, but it does say that season 2 leans more into horror, drawing inspiration from classic slasher films like
Ooh.
Carrie and Prom Night. So you
nice.
know how in the first season there's
Nice.
kind of a romantic subplot?
Yeah.
I think they're doing away with that in season 2, and it's going to be more of a horror centric narrative, which I kind of like.
Nice.
Mm.
And
Hell yeah.
so the first season's this crazy monster creature called the Hyde. Season 2, it's going to involve a serial killer instead, who's obsessed with porcelain dolls and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I kind of like the direction this could be going. And then as
Is
far as the cast
that-
goes, I see a couple new additions. What sticks out?
Ooh.
Steve Buscemi is going to be the principal of the academy, which is fucking sick.
Oh,
Nice.
weird.
Yeah, he looks like he'd
Christopher
be the
Lo-
principal of a weird ass school.
So there's
Mhm.
a new character called Professor Orloff, and he's being played by Christopher Lloyd.
Ooh.
And then this I thought was weird. Lady Gaga apparently has a cameo role.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of
weird.
interesting stuff coming up this season. So I'm excited.
I guarantee you
I
she
had-
plays one of Wednesday's aunts or something.
Oh, I could totally see that. Like they just
That would be
expand
fun.
the Adams Family lore or something.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen the Adams
That would
Family in
be
a billion years. But isn't the idea of the Adams Family like the Adams Family is kooky and then everyone else is normal? Like
Yeah.
it's But
Mhm.
it's this thing, and I've never seen Wednesday, but from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they're in like the Adams world where everybody is like kooky.
So they did make like a little
Yeah, kind
modification. You
of.
have there's like werewolves, there's people with magic powers, and all these students with special abilities. They go to this school, Nevermore Academy. So they did change that a little bit, I think, from the original. Because in the original, it's just like the Adams family are the weirdos, and then everybody else is normal.
Right. Wow, that's weird.
In the show, they even refer to these people as normies, which I thought was funny because that's
Yeah.
like such internet lingo.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh
a
my
fun
god,
show
that's
though.
bad.
It's a great show. I totally recommend it.
Oh.
Casket, have you seen both the Adams Family movies?
The live action ones, yes.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I think Adams Family Values is better than the first one.
Adam's Family Values
That's a
where
hot
where Christopher Lloyd, right, is like he's got some sort of like fortune and there's some woman trying to get it
Yeah,
off of him. Right.
she wants
Yo,
to get his
Silver
money.
Knight, welcome to the podcast, my dude.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello? Fucking Scary Movie 3. You guys ever seen Scary Movie 3? Hello?
Yeah, it says he's talking, but I can't really hear it. Oh, hold on.
Hello?
I can hear him.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey. You guys ever seen Scary Movie 3? Hello?
Yeah, I've seen
Me?
Scary Movie 3.
Always reference that, like, I know it's a little racist, but it's fucking funny as fuck. I saw that movie in theaters on Friday with my uncle till dawn. I'm gonna be honest. I've never played the game, so I really don't know what I was going into. My brother was like, "Hey, do you want to go watch a movie on Friday?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
Oh, no, I've never seen that movie.
it's based off a video game. The game's okay. I don't really know the difference because I never actually played the game. But the movie itself, the CGI looks like it needed some work. I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm happy though because they put me back on my original schedule. So
Nice.
I don't want to say I gotta go yell at
That's
somebody.
crazy.
Alright, that was Silver Knight, everybody.
So yeah, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the Wednesday show and something.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Adam's Family
The name.
Values. That was when Christopher Lloyd's Uncle Fester character, like, he had a fortune of money. I don't know how he got it, but then there's this chick who wants to like steal his fortune, so she marries him. That was the second movie. I like that better than the first one.
Wasn't there a third movie?
I don't think so.
Which was the one where
they
they're
were-
in the summer camp? The first one?
That's the second one. When they do the whole Thanksgiving thing,
Yeah,
that's the second one.
Yeah.
Adam's
Yeah,
Family Values.
that one's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, same.
Uncle Fester was a much better character than Grandpa Munster.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
he was just way cooler. The Addams Family was a cooler show as well than the Munsters.
I don't know. I still like the.
Do you remember-
Munsters.
Rob Zombie did the live action Munsters movie, and apparently it was terrible.
Damn.
Oh God.
Really? I don't even know that there was a Munsters movie.
Came out a couple years ago.
What? That recently?
Yeah,
What
it
the
bombed.
heck?
Like I tried to watch a bit of it. It was not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Came out in 2022.
The Munsters
Oh,
was just
crap.
like a rip-off of the Addams Family anyways. I don't know. It wasn't bad, I have to say, but it's like it was just a rip-off.
Yeah. Cassie, what are you gonna do for this Halloween? Because last Halloween you said you were gonna do the pumpkin video and you never did it.
Hold on. Oh God. Casket's dying. Oh. Well, this year for Halloween,
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
I thought I would give out candy.
Really? You didn't do it last year?
Nah, I don't think we did.
How can you not remember? It's less than a year ago.
Look, man, I've been stoned a lot lately.
You've
The last
been
6 months were a
perpetually
bit of a
stoned.
blur to me. I've been dealing with a lot of depression, and that really
Yeah.
fucks with your memory.
Yeah, fair.
I have a good little tidbit of history here. Casket, you lost a bit of weight at one point. You lost 40 pounds from 400 to 360.
Yeah, I did.
How did you lose that weight? I have something
I
here, but
I
how would
stopped drinking sodas completely.
here in my notes it says that
Oh,
you
yeah.
lost the weight
do.
from playing air guitar.
Oh yeah, and I also did a lot of air guitar. I was doing exercised air guitar.
You're trolling, right?
I'm
It says
actually
playing
not.
air guitar for 2 hours a day. He lost 40 pounds.
Yeah, I would do that for 2 hours a day. I would just put on music and I would air guitar for like 2 hours.
Dude,
Well,
you know how
hey,
they
whatever gets the
commercialize
results.
you know how they commercialize exercises like Pilates and stuff? You should do air
Oh.
guitar Pilates, kind of.
Dude,
Oh,
I could
hell
totally do that.
yeah.
Why did you stop
So
doing
many
air
people
guitar?
would be on board.
I don't know why I stopped doing the air guitar. I gotta start doing that again.
Do that when you play
Listen
the
to
music
yourself.
on stream.
I could do that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn first to Leo and Jeff. What do you think? Actually, Jeff might remember this because we've talked about it on stream before. What do you think the first movie that Casket watched after his father died was?
Uh,
Actually, last time I brought this up, Casket didn't even remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even Casket get the answer wrong?
Yeah, I got the answer wrong
Yeah.
last time. I think I know it now.
I think he will know it now. What do you think? We'll go first to Leo. What do you think the first movie he watched was?
I don't know. Home Alone?
Not Home
I'm
Alone.
not totally.
Was it one of those like demonic toy
Mm,
movies or something?
And no, it was not.
it would
It
be,
was a comedy film.
that'd be interesting. Oh,
Tropic Thunder.
He,
I don't.
he had rented it from Blockbuster 2 days before the event. Casket, do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
What is it?
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
You're absolutely right.
Oh my god,
I
that's
actually
terrible.
remembered.
What do you think of that movie, Casket?
Oh, it was terrible.
You should do that for either a Casket rewind or a movie night.
Oh,
Oh god. We actually have a casket rewind in the works. It's coming. Sorry, it
yeah.
took a month.
Uh,
That's on me.
yeah, we'll try to put it out maybe on Monday.
I don't know. You need to do next casket rewind you do needs to be a casket. It needs to be like a puppet master effing video
Oh
because
yeah,
then
Yeah, we can
Cask
do that.
so
will.
I just remembered. For Halloween, I had an idea, and I know it's absurd. It's
Ooh.
not probably not going to happen. But I thought, what if I did 31 days of casket rewinds?
31. You mean
That's a lot
every
of
day?
work on Jeff.
Holy
Every
crap.
day is a new one that like you haven't done before.
Yeah, I figured it would be like horror related or something.
That's a funny idea because it's so Jeff based. Jeff.
It that's just a wild proposal because it took us a month to do one.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's
So
crazy
your
to think
proposal is
about.
one a
Just,
day. I mean,
just offloading all the work.
fuck, I'd be down, but you got to be ready for it, man. That means there's no days where you can be like, I'm not feeling good today. Let's put it off for the next day.
Yeah, but
Unless,
unless we work on it early
well,
and have it pre-programmed
yeah.
in.
See, I was going to suggest that, but I didn't want to give that away to the audience because I think it would be more interesting for the audience if they think it's like being filmed like every day of
I mean, we
October.
still might end up doing that, but who knows?
Yeah. Dude, that's not a bad idea. 31 days of casket rewinds. Would we have 31 movies we could do?
I mean, we don't have to do movies. We could do like spooky episodes of TV shows, other stuff. Since it's Halloween, I'll have a
Yeah.
lot more stuff to say. So
It's got to be something that's at least an hour long, though, because I don't think we'd get enough commentary out of it if it's like a 24-minute episode. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
but
it was
let's put
Casket's
I say we put
Casket's
together.
most hated. Casket's most hated series in his whole YouTube career. Do you remember it, Casket? It was it was very bad, and there was a lot of negative comments.
oh yeah,
It
the
was
whole
when you were
Rugrats thing.
exactly you were doing like Rugrat reviews, and the reviews were like nothing. It was just like Casco would just give the description of what the episode's synopsis was, and that was it. And
I like those.
those were very negative videos.
You know what? I have an
Whenever I
idea,
did.
Jeff. I'm gonna message it to
All right.
you.
Okay. Let me see. He's typing.
Match it, but like kind of like whisper it below your voice. while
Still
you do your
typing.
casket. Like,
No, Casket, we're not going to open a brothel. I'm sorry.
Ah, come on.
wow, we've got one trusty, loyal viewer.
We've got one viewer. Hello, our one
That'd be
viewer.
awesome.
Man, we worked so hard to bring out this podcast for this one
Yeah, as
awesome
long as there's
viewer.
one viewer,
Well-
I'll keep going.
Can I be honest why there's not that many viewers?
Why?
Your connection still freezes like every 10 or 20 seconds.
No way.
Yeah, it's improved a little bit, but it still freezes.
Casket. Also, Jeff said that you didn't downgrade the whatever it's called of your capture speed.
He may have downgraded the resolution on his webcam, but he didn't downgrade the overall OBS capture, which includes like every layer.
Casket is literally sitting in his bed doing nothing and never needs to be HD ever. Ever. Never have an HD.
Come on,
That's
look at
the
all
problem.
this. You don't want that in HD?
Yeah.
Come on, this guy
We've
do
had this
something for
problem for
somebody.
so
Come on,
long.
look at it jiggle. Come on.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I'll see it in 30 seconds, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
More like 3 minutes.
All right.
Everybody wants to see the HD casket now.
Well,
Someone named
it's only-
Cameron Ham says a bunch of hands. Can you do a hand for them, Casket?
Here's a hand. Hi.
Since no one's going to be watching this podcast, why don't we come up with the 31 days of Casket Rewind?
All
Like
right.
what movies and things are we going to pick? So I'll throw a couple at you. You throw a couple at me. I'll throw a couple at you. And Historian, you can probably throw some in too, right? And Leo,
Uh,
anything. It doesn't have to be like directly Halloween, but like Halloween-ish.
well, there's always the Halloween series.
Um. Oh yeah. Okay.
See,
Uh,
we could review
what about the
Halloween
Halloween
1.
tree
Oh, definitely the Halloween tree. That would be great.
and Hocus Pocus,
Yeah, Hocus Pocus.
Ooh,
The Craft?
I
The
thought.
Craft.
Dude, we're gonna get to 31 easily.
Ooh, he could dress up as one of his old lady characters one of those days.
Oh,
You mean the grandma character?
I could try and get
Oh,
a
the
purple
cranky old
wig.
one.
Yeah.
I forget her
Dude.
name, but the
Oh, your lights don't go orange, do they?
Let me see. There is an orange option. Let's see how orange they are.
or purple.
I mean, red is also kind of Halloween too. Well, I'll know in 3 minutes how they look.
What about, I
Yep.
assume, and I give you this casket because it is a children's movie, Halloween Town. Have you seen that?
I have.
What do you think of that? 1 out of 10.
The first one, I give it a solid 7.
Oh,
We watched it together,
Yeah.
Halloween Town. I thought it was dog
wow.
shit. Oh,
Oh my God.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
That's what you bring up after Halloween Town. Your
Oh,
joke.
come on. Ernest Scared Stupid's way better than Halloween Town.
I
F
agree.
Ernest. He's a crap.
Oh, I just had one. Damn it.
You shut up too, Casket, with that I agree shit.
Casket, what's the one with the kid with the burlap sack over his head?
Oh,
It's got
Trick or
Anna
Treat.
Paquin in it. Trick or Treat. Okay, that's one.
You gotta do the Blair Witch Project, obviously.
Okay. The Blair Witch Project.
Oh, Paranormal Activity, the first one.
Okay.
Man, that one's so slow though, Casket. Don't you think? I think it is a good movie, but it's so slow.
Oh, Hell House LLC. That was a good one.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you didn't
I had
like
to watch that one with you. It was okay. I'm not crazy about found footage movies. I think like the Blair Witch was good, and then everyone tried to copy that and failed.
I got it.
Except for maybe Wreck. I think Wreck was decent.
Yeah, Wreck was good.
Rock. What about an actor that I know Casket loves. What's the name of that movie? I don't want to say the actor because I'm giving it away. It's John Goodman in that one where he's got those people like in his bunker or whatever when
Oh,
aliens.
Cloverfield Lane.
Cloverfield Lane. Do you like that one, Casket? I know you love John
I'm
Goodman.
more of a fan of the first Cloverfield.
Really? I think I like Cloverfield Lane more. Maybe it's just because I love John Goodman as well.
I do love
Yeah,
John
I agree with
Goodman.
you.
And also, it's like, if you're not thinking of it as a Cloverfield movie, I mean, it's hard to say because it really depends. But if you go into that clean and you're not expecting it, that is a cool movie.
I'll agree to that.
Cloverfield's good, though. It's not bad.
Casket, what about Practical Magic?
Practical Magic. Never heard of that one.
Um,
So
it's like the
gender.
craft. It's like the craft, but for white women. Got like Nicole Kidman in it, Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, put it on the list.
Not bad.
One of the episodes of the Casket Rewind in the middle of October should just be you and Casket watching an episode of The View.
That would be scary.
Yes, it would. What's the scariest? Ooh, I have it in my mind now, Casket. What's the scariest Whoopi Goldberg movie?
Monkey
Distract?
Bones.
I was gonna say I've actually never seen it, but I feel like I've heard that she's in Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Demi Moore.
right.
That's a good movie. It's a little bit cheesy, but
I mean,
Pumpkinhead. Oh, I know. Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah, Sleepy Hollow.
I'm a pumpkin. This feels like you're already scraping the bottom of the barrel if you want to pump the head Sleepy Hollow. You got to go to the
What?
freaking classic films that. I mean, you haven't done. Okay, you did what? Halloween.
I have a
You've
great film. I don't know if Casca would watch it because it's in black and white, but it's called The Innocents from 1961. It's a great like ghost story movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I'm gonna write it down.
So Casket multiple times has already done that one movie. What is it? Is it Dawn of the Living Dead? Yeah. And that's in black and white.
We gotta
What?
do the Michelle Pfeiffer movie. What Lies Beneath. Her and Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
The Frighteners. Have you seen that one, Casket?
You know, I believe I have, but it's been so long that I can't remember a thing about it.
Okay, I'll write it down. What about Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Not the show, but the 1992 movie with Christy. What's her face?
I'm not a big fan of Buffy, but put it on the list in case we need to pad out a day.
You have to do Puppet Master, and whatever Puppet Master movie is Casket's favorite,
That would be the third one.
because he would have a lot to say. Puppet Master 3. Why 3? Why do you prefer that over the
Oh,
other
it's
ones?
just, it's got all my favorite puppets in it.
What's your ultimate favorite puppet?
Oh, Jester. He's my favorite.
What if they made a new Puppet Master and there was a new puppet called Gizmo?
That'd be cool.
Maybe. What happened to your old puppet that you made?
He's
The haunted
around. I
dog.
gotta unpack him.
Wow. Isn't that cruel? Isn't that like child abuse to keep him packed up, Cassie?
Well, he's safe where he is. As long as he's safe, that's all that matters.
Did you ever feed him?
How can I feed him? He's an inanimate object.
Yeah, but it's a living thing. You gotta give it something. Give it screws and nails.
What's he
Sounds
gonna do?
scary.
What is he gonna do with screws and nails?
It's gonna screw them in you, and nail them in you.
Oh, that's what I'm worried about.
Let's see, what other horror movies?
Casket, have you seen Event Horizon?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, gotta do that one.
Hmm. Wow, I'm not saying that you should do
Oh,
it,
yeah,
but
there's one
Casket,
we
have
need
you
to
ever
do.
seen?
Jeff, write this down. Ghost
There.
Watch.
Ghost Watch.
All right.
I'm gonna forget it, but I need you to remember that one because it's really good.
Have you seen Casket? Not saying you have to do it, but I wonder your feelings about it. Have you seen Get Out?
Actually, no.
Wow,
Yeah, we could do that one.
he could. I feel like you need to do movies though that Casket has seen.
I
Because
think he
it's like,
actually might like the one with the UFOs from the same director.
oh, which one was that? Is it
It,
Us? Not
it,
Us.
no, it came after us. It was
It,
no.
yeah, I don't remember.
First movie was Us. Next movie was We.
WII.
No, just WE.
I think you and Casket should actually listen to for one of the podcast or for one of those videos. It should be what is that one creepy pasta Casket that you've been telling me to listen to?
Oh, hey, Amanda Love, what's up? That would be the Song and Dance Man.
The song and dance man. We love you, man. Love. Casket, guess what I got at Walmart today?
STD,
Zero sugar what?
Soda,
Okay, but what?
Sprite,
No.
7 Up,
It's a Walmart brand.
Sam's Cola.
That's a good guess, but it's not a cola. It's like a Dr. Pepper off brand.
What was the name of the Dr. Pepper off brand?
It's
Shit,
Dr. something.
there's
Oh,
too
Dr.
many to think
Thunder?
of.
Dr. Thunder. Look at that. It's this sugar Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know
Nice.
that.
Dr. Thunder's pretty good.
It ain't them. Casket should be a cowboy in his own cowboy movie.
Yeehaw, partner. There's a
What would
snake
your
in my
horse
boots.
What would your horse be named, Casket?
My horse, I would name him Whore.
Or the horse.
Yes, and I can go hi ho whore away.
Nice.
Man. Halloween movies. It should be much easier than this. See, we've gone over. I mean, we've overlooked a lot of the easy answers. So we didn't do any Saw. We didn't do any.
Yeah. I was thinking about suggesting Saw, but I didn't know if that was really like Halloween specific enough.
What about?
Yeah, I'm trying to
What
find
ab-
movies that lean like more supernatural ish. The others.
Oh, what about VHS?
Okay, I can put that down.
That's like a series of like horror shorts we could do.
What about Weird Al's UHF?
And it's not quite scary enough.
Oh no, I think Weird Al's pretty scary.
Really?
What about either Tales from the Crypt Demon Night or Tales from the Crypt